Hey, in this video, I just want to quickly outline our purpose in the world of real estate. So, a real estate transaction is the single most stressful event that a person goes through in their life besides divorce. Let that sink in for a second. This doesn't seem logical at first, but when you consider that most people have the vast majority of their net worth tied in their primary residence, it starts to make more sense. So, now that we know what our homeowners are going through, we have a slightly better idea of what our real estate agent clients are going through. This is because they're going to be working at this transaction for at minimum a month and a half and at a maximum of usually 6 months to a year. Luckily, we're only at each property for 1 to 3 hours, so we don't get affected nearly as much by a particularly difficult homeowner as our client does. Our mission is about being the calm in the middle of the storm. So when we do our job correctly, we arrive, we get the job done well, we leave, and then deliver a mistake-free product. At the end of the day, our agent doesn't need to think twice about us or worry about the quality. They can depend on us to do our job so they can focus on theirs. So no matter how rude that homeowner is or how ridiculous they are, we should never walk out on a job or react in any insincere way. Obviously, this is just a rule of thumb. If a homeowner makes you feel uncomfortable in an inappropriate fashion, or a tenant is very aggressive for some reason, you should leave. But in the hundreds of homes I have been in, I have never had to do this. But one thing I do have to do a lot is keep my mouth shut. As you can understand, these homeowners are under tons of stress, which can cause people to become overly critical and oftentimes rude. The only correct response to behavior like this is to smile, finish your work, and leave. Just remember that every reaction to a person like this is an overreaction, and your agent will likely thank you profusely if you're able to keep your cool in a less than desirable situation. Thanks, and I will see you in the next one.